This is Break FM, Newham's first community station.
Hi, I'm Sylvia Osei-Tutu in Newham today, Monday the 15th of August. Break FM Newham investigates inequality of health in Newham. A new murderer is today safely behind bars. And we have a musical revelation from local rappers.
Community news.
In the last few days, a Department of Health Commission study has reported that life expectancy in the poorest areas is 7 to 8 years less than in the wealthiest areas. Newham is the 4th most deprived borough in London and the 11th most deprived area in England and Wales. To find out about health inequality here in Newham, Ben Cooper has this special report.
Health inequality is a difference in outcomes between different groups of people. A scientific study led by Professor Sir Michael Marmot found that life expectancy was less amongst poorer people and that the gap between rich and poor is growing. The Director of Public Health here in Newham, Sir Shahid Ahmed, told me there is a problem here, and although the local health service are taking steps to improve public health, there are other factors as well.
Newham actually has the worst female life expectancy in London and the 4th worst male life expectancy in London. It's usually due to people's lifestyle factors such as smoking, diet and exercise, but that's underpinned by people's social circumstances. Some of the things we need to do is to have some coherent strategies whereby we have better integration between what health services do and local authority services do.
One local service that is improving the health of locals is the Community Food Enterprise Food Access Project. Its founder, Eric Samuel, told me that there is a food desert in Newham where there are no shops selling affordable, healthy produce. Eric told me how they are helping to reduce health inequality.
We run a number of schemes. We have what we call social food outlets. They enable people to buy fresh fruits and vegetables at affordable prices. We have what we call healthy eating in the workplace, whereby we're delivering fresh fruits and vegetables in companies. We also have a mobile food store that goes around at numerous stops throughout the whole borough.
Joseph Ashman has been given a life sentence for a gangland-style shooting. Only a year and a half ago, he was released from a young offenders institution for the manslaughter of a Forest Gate shopkeeper when he was just 16. Ashman tracked down his victim, Lamont Scott, and shot him once in the head. The police have suspicions that the killing was part of a continuous feud involving East London gangs. East London gospel ensemble The Revelation Squad are using R&B and hip-hop to spread a positive image about Christianity. Vessel, Bus 3, Witness and Flames have just released their debut album State of the World and are working on a video for their forthcoming single. Ben Cooper went to meet them.
The term hip-hop is synonymous with disrespect, negative lyrics and violence. But the Revelation Squad are trying to reclaim the genre. They've decided to combine their love of hip-hop with their Christian faith and say that the message doesn't have to be negative.
Young people in the UK, especially like young black people, in that we've got such a negative image about us, like just because we kind of follow what we see in like music videos and like most of the hip hop and the whole kind of stereotype of like what hip hop's all about. But we're trying to make a stand and say you can still be successful and you can still, you know, make music and make a living out of it without talking about guns and just talking about what's real to you. Do you know what I mean?
That's Break FM Newham news for today. It's Monday, which means it's comedy night at the Theatre Royale Bar, Stratford from 8 p.m. Camp comic Peter Tennant will be headlining. If you have a local news story or want to comment on any of the stories you've heard today, email news@breakfm.com. That's news@breakfm.com. Tomorrow we hear about a Newham teenager who's going to build a school in Africa.
Your community, your voice. This is Break FM.